Hi, my name is Allison Henderson. I am an undergraduate researcher here at the Infant Visual Cognition Lab in the psychology department. I am the lab coordinator and I work with Dr. Shannon Rashihi. There are several of us that work here in the lab. I'm not the only one. We have one grad student and he is currently working on his dissertation, and we have several other undergrads that help us run babies and adults and work on our videos and whatnot. And we're a team, we work together, we meet every single week to discuss up and coming research and to discuss lab business. And we wouldn't be able to do it without the whole group. It's very much of a team effort to get everything done. I got interested in psychology to do counseling, more of the clinical approach to psychology. But during my sophomore year, I took Dr. Rashihi's child development class, and she would talk about her research in a way that I've never heard anyone talk about research before. She would get so excited, like I've never seen a professor have such a delight in talking about what they do. And I would get to talking to her about after class about what she does, and at some point I realized that I had this great misconception of what research was. I thought it was sitting behind a desk and punching numbers and running data and writing papers and just like boring, monotonous activities day in and day out. But when I talked to Dr. Rashihi and eventually Dr. McBee, I realized that it can be so exciting and so fun to uncover new things in your field. And we also can look at their word development and their social behaviors based on what they look at. And that's not something you can go to the doctor for and say, hey, how is my baby's working memory? Because the doctor can't tell you. So we look at that and we get a sample of 200 babies and we can publish a paper and a mom can read it and be like, hey, my baby's 8 months old, they should be able to remember 3 things in this span, and they're not. And then maybe talk to somebody. This summer, my professors and I, Dr. McBee and Dr. Rashihi, took on the task of validating our eye tracker, and to do that we decided to build an animatronic eye, pair of eyes really. Currently we're in the process of reprototyping and rebuilding. So this is the general structure of our eye with our battery, our control panel, and our motors. And this is what our eyes look like. It is a film canister with an infrared filter on the back of it and a makeshift lens that simulates cornea reflection. Just like different researchers who study autism, in the psychology world, they study, there's tasks that are video tasks, and they look at how a baby looks at faces versus how they look at backgrounds like trees and whatnot. So there's a lot more than just medical research and biological research. Psychological research, as far as your brain and thinking, it can really help with development because it's a whole other aspect of it. It's endless, the possibilities of things you can do with research that I didn't know were there before. And I don't know, that's really what made it come to life for me, was getting the experience and actually doing it. And I don't think many people get that chance. They don't let themselves get that chance because they think it's going to be boring, and it's not. It's exciting.